Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode out here in Malibu Sunset Role, and today we're looking at our brand new old cop car pack featuring three different cars, which we have the 97 Crown Vic, the 98 Crown Vic, and the 99 Crown Vic. So it's Retro Tuesday. These cars just released. I got to see these cars yesterday while on the ride along with one of our O2s, which personally I love. And since it's Retro Tuesday, I will be also releasing a video after this later of me going on patrol with one of these. So only two of these cars count as retro vehicle departments, which is the 98 and 97. The 99 is regular patrol. So we'll film a video with this later, but I probably film two videos today with these two cars. But anyways, all these cars are Ford Crown Victorias. This is the 97. Let's go ahead and look at the interior of this, which isn't the best interior. Get that Pro Laser out of here. The ungodly bright radio, and then the manufacturer stickers on the. So besides that, I mean, it looks pretty decent, pretty nice. Everything else just needs a few tweaks. That's about probably it. Alright guys. Let's go and take a look at everything in here. First of all, I think my R02 comment on this. We got some type of, I think, a 2011 Vic engine. Yeah, I think he's better at cars than I am. That's the interior. Again, look at that nice door panel there. You definitely can see all the detail. You have the auto for the front. Pretty cool. You have it looks like to be the computer system in this thing. God, that's older than my grandma. We have the Code 3 MX-7000 light bars. I'm pretty sure that it's the same one on all these cars. Take a look at the lights here in a second. They're really crazy at night with NV and Quant V. The rear door handle and rear power windows. That doesn't make sense. But you gotta let the prisoners have air conditioning. At the front bench seat, or not the front bench seats. The rear bench seats, which are pretty cool. At the bottom here we have some of her wiring stuff for the car in her trunk. You could probably fit about 3 bodies in there. Same thing on this same side, and then we have the passenger side here. Also the other spotlight here. Spotlight controls that nice red wood grain. Look at these beautiful cars. And the headlights, a bit blocky, but hey, they do get the job done. Okay, so starting off with lights, we are going to start off with our hazards to show the turn signals. It's kind of hard to see, but we do have rear turn signals. They're just very hard to see because the brake lights are activated. Our reverse lights also show up, which is pretty cool. Alright, now we're going to turn on our low beams. Pretty decent range of headlights. Wow, that's very far. And then our high beams, which activates our spotlight, and we get crazy lighting. This is for halogen bulbs. Pretty crazy. So our left turn signal is going to activate our left turn signals, which is pretty cool. Our right turn signal is going to do the same, as you can see. Okay, so it dies down the effect a bit. You can definitely see how the lights work. Try your best to do this. Should probably wait till day, but it's going to be about like 24 minutes for its daytime. So we have our rear lights activated in the back. Then we have our rotators on the top. And our front lights as well. Lights up an entire area, and this is the same thing with all the cars, the same lights. Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to test out the sounds of the car, from the sirens to the engine to braking, turning, and so much more, and even interior. So let's do that. I think we can say safely, judging by that, I think our police cars do pretty good. I kind of like it. I like the sounds. Sounds really girthy and sounds really powerful, even though it's like a 97. So it doesn't do that well in pursuits, but oh well, who am I to judge? Alright, next up, we got the 98 Crown Victoria, starting off with the exterior look. So the difference between 98 and 99, they're basically the exact same, except this one has a chrome grille. That's quite literally it. Chrome grille, but hey, we'll check them both out. So had old style pit bar like this one, except this one actually has a siren on it. Your dual spotlights, your old steelies. I do not like these steelies at all. Taillights, pretty well textured. I mean, everything else. These cars are still somewhat of a work in progress. There's still a few bugs with some of them. But it's whatever. Alright, let's go ahead and look at the interior. The interior is a lot more better than what we've seen. With post FX down, it's not so bright. There's the sirens. So, well detailed. You got all the lights on everything, including your little turn indicator there. You got your radio. These are the last ones, but the turn indicators work. It doesn't look like it, but it's just because I have NVE, so it's kind of just, yeah. You do turn off the headlights, the stuff will turn off. Now let's get on to the lighting. So there are brake lights, and then if I hold down this, as it's turned on. Like I said, there's a few glitches, but it's alright. So the turn singles, or the lights in the back, work on a texture type thing, so that's why it's kind of weird. But just by the front, you have your turn indicator, which reflects throughout the entire headlight. Then there's your turn indicators in the rear. Our reverse lights do not work properly. They do are ambient, so you can see the reflections on the ground, but they don't work properly by that faction. So also the lights are somewhat visible. Not the best visible, but are somewhat visible. Unless you can tell they're on when the car's off. So, starting off with our headlights. Our headlights just gonna put the low beams on. Pretty good distance, but the same as a 97. And then you have our all-powerful halogen bulb spotlight, which is surprisingly bright. Then we have our light bar, which is the same exact thing as that. Let's go and open the car up. Let's look at everything else inside. So this one actually features an interior light, which we'll look at here in a second. So we're going to be starting out the engine. Very well modeled. I do love all the detail they put into it. It's just a picture, but you won't really be opening the hood on these cars anyway. So it's actually pretty good plus because it saves on resources. It saves time to model other stuff like the interior knobs. So our speedometer and our odometer and all that's down there, including our engine speed. Looks like everything's well detailed there, even up to the seatbelt. Also a shotgun or rifle rack, so you have to probably do a trunk thing with that. Back here, same issue. Door handles and the window things are down. There's not a proper back to this, but I'm pretty sure you just put the child lock on and that's about how it works. But I don't know. I still don't trust it. You can definitely make for some obvious excuses to some criminals saying, oh, the door handles work back here. There's an error with the antenna, does not open with the trunk, but hey, that's alright. Who's complaining? Well, I am. Stuff a big old body in the back there. That wiring mess is covered up. About this side's the exact same. We go to the more duty type Crown Vic interior, so you don't get that fancy wood grain, you get good old plastic duty. This door's pushing me. Window stickers are also very detailed, which I do like. A lot of detail, not detour. Every window and lock and unlock, which is pretty cool for a 98 Vic. There's also your other door panel here with all the functionality you will need. Your trunk, I think, it is weird. Your hood latch on the bottom. I think pretty good interior, pretty good modeler. Like I said, this and the 99 are about the exact same as that front grille, but we will test them all out. So next up is the sound and siren. We're gonna do siren test, the sound test, all that. Alright, so that is the 1998 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, which is really cool. And next up, we have the 99 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor. So, I'm pretty sure, I know the Crown Vics are most likely made by the same person. Your same material lights to come on, everything like that. Same lights, which we'll go ahead and review the lights once it gets a bit more light out here. Look about the interior, pretty about just about the exact same, so not much to go over. Gonna go ahead and pop all the. Alright, with all the doors open, we get to see the wonderfulness of this car with the exact same detail as before. Same trunk, same everything. Like I said, the only difference is the chrome grille, which I do really wish I can go on patrolling time with both these cars, because this would be my favorite Crown Vic to go on patrol with. But yeah, it's pretty about basic. Same sounds as well. There's not really much to go over here. But there is a fourth Crown Vic I forgot to bring out here that I want to show you guys that you guys will probably love. Okay, so this is the so this is the 2011 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, the CVPI. And has quite a bit of different updates to it. Some more I like, some more I don't. But it does feature a Panasonic Tough Book now. I think, what's that, like, and I think, is it the CF19? I don't know. I'm pretty sure it is. No, that's the one with the middle hinge. Oh, man, I used to be a Tough Book fan back in the day. So, I'm pretty sure these are still made by the same creator, except now these are updated. No more chrome fittings, unfortunately, but oh well. We got the new Steelies on them, which I love so much. They are really some of the most beautiful tires out there. Looking here, there's some more stuff over here. There's your pursuit rules. You get some more. Look at some of the other stuff over there. You got your keys ignition. Really cool. You got your wheeling lights in there as well. Your front and rear light bar, which we'll get to in a second. Opening other doors. Same engine as all of them. Or the other newer Crown Vics. You got your radio on the side of the Tough Book, your siren control, your seats in the rear. Still have the door handle and stuff, but oh well. There's actually a bit of luxury to this car. It's that hexagon pattern right there. Now you have your little trunk space here, your trunk latch, Fit a couple more bodies in there. Your rear seats. Still no rifle, still no shotgun, still got the guard from the trunk, but it's whatever. It's there sometimes. Alright, and now we get to go to the lighting on this. So, like I said, I turned my post FX to normal, so this isn't any bright lighting or anything. But here is the lighting on this cop car, and you actually get some flashes from those ambers down there. Turn signals seem to be a bit more fixed on these as like the rest of the Crown Vic, same turn signals, except these don't go reflect off of the rest of the headlights. Quite frankly, looks pretty cool. Okay, now on post FX, bringing the lights a bit brighter here. They look a bit cooler. This is what you'll see them on my videos if you like. And then we'll do a sound test with this Crown Vic now. Okay guys, so now that, like I said, we're going to review the light bar on this by doing respect to the 99 because we really went over this car. And hey guys, so like I said, we're going to go over the Code 3, was this the Code 3 MX-7000, once again. So we turn the post FX all the way down to get a bit more detail on the rotators and the lights so they're not as bright. Here, so looks like just kind of like orange ambers all the way, you know, the different colored lights. Looks like you got the stationary light in the front there. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of like it. I really do. It's a good light bar, really bright one at night too. But yeah, so that's about the new Crown Vics we all got. Which, going over a couple replacements here. This and this one are replacements. Our replacement Crown Vics. This one's replaced our 2011 slick top, obviously, and this one is also a replacement of our, I think it was a 2011 rotator. We lost the 2011 rotator we used to have, which I'm not too mad about. But yeah, overall power, all these vehicles are gonna have the same bit more power. But the power kind of sucks on these things. It sucks to get up to speed in the Crown Vics. So, but they have do good turning. So they're pretty good metro vehicles if you're running a metro patrol, if you're going at Compton or Mirror Park or Vespucci Beach Patrol. For pursuit rated vehicles, stick on to pursuit as long as you can until backup arrives, because you're not getting anywhere with these cars unless it's like a slow pursuit. But I do love the Crown Vics. They're really nice. Don't get me wrong. I think out of any car, if I had to pick my favorite, it will be this one, because I'm just a killer for the chrome grille. Looks so nice. I also like this one too. because it's just so old, and old equals beautiful. Look at that old baby right there. Oh yeah. So you guys will be seeing videos for all these cars here. I think the first video I'm gonna do is with this one, and then you'll see later on videos with these two other Vics when I do get the time for them. Usually probably be a Metro Patrol, either Polito Bay or Sandy Patrol. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and stay safe. And now.